Hello, hello. Welcome to another video here on Lissa's Raw Food Romance. Today is a mindset shifting type of a video. We're going to talk about something called memory journaling, and this can really change the way you view the things that you find hard or challenging in your life. It's a pretty cool concept, so if you're interested in learning, stick around. Hey, welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for joining me today. There are only 2 days left to get the plant-based bundle. So if you've been meaning to get it, you know where to go. Click on the link in the description box below. It's only $50 to get the bundle, and you're getting over $3,200 worth of downloads. There's 80 things, 12 of them are from Nate and I, like the wrap book, the taco book, the sushi book, the smoothie book, cracker book. There's all kinds of stuff in there, lots of stuff. Valued, our stuff alone is valued at almost $900, but you just pay 50 bucks and you get to download it all. So click on the link in the description box below. 2 days left to get the bundle. And there's still only 2 days left to get our 60% off our ebooks. So if you didn't want to get the bundle, but you still wanted to get some of our other ebooks, 60% off code is rawfood60. And the link is payhip.com/rawfoodromance. Again, all the links are down below. So let's chat about memory journaling. This is a very powerful way to shift how you view challenging things in your life. So let's use raw food as an example. Say you find going raw challenging. Whatever that challenge is about raw, think of how challenging that is. Like, say it's you don't have enough time. We'll just use that as an example. You just don't have enough time to do a raw diet. What you can do is you can start journaling about your challenges as if you have already overcome them. So get a piece of paper or a little journal, and every single night, write about how you have overcome that challenge. So instead of always saying like, it's so hard to go raw because I just don't have enough time, that's reinforcing the belief that you don't have enough time to go raw. And your brain uses that as a justification to not go raw, even though it might be something that you want for your life. So when you journal, you're going to say something like this: I am so happy that I find the time to do raw food for myself. I love being able to fit it into my day. I find it so easy to find the time now. And I just love taking the time for myself to make these meals because I feel so good, blah, blah, blah. If your challenge is going to bed early, because you enjoy staying up later, maybe you believe you're a night owl or what have you, you have a challenge of going to bed early. And if it's something that you really want to do and you're dealing with these challenges, start memory journaling about those challenges as if you've already overcome them. Start journaling, being like, I love going to bed early. I love how easy it is for me now to go to bed early. I love that it's such a routine thing for me to just turn off Netflix. I find it so easy to do that now. I remember when, you can also add the remember whens. Like you can be like, I remember when I had no time to do raw. I remember when I just couldn't turn off Netflix and just go to bed. I remember when I had those problems. But now it's so easy because I just turn off Netflix and I just make my raw food and I just go to bed early and I just get out and do my workout. I used to remember like when it was so challenging for me to just get up and do the workout. Now it's so easy. I love it. I enjoy it. That's the power of memory journaling, because your brain doesn't understand the difference between imagination and reality. It believes what you tell it. And if you're constantly telling it that it's hard to be raw, that you don't like exercise, that it's hard to remember people's names, or, you're challenged in whatever it is in your life, if you want to change, start acting like you've already changed. Tell your brain that it's now easy, that you remember it being hard, but it's not hard anymore. It's easy. It's easy to get up and go in the kitchen and just make a raw salad. It's so easy. You love doing it. You remember when it was hard to do that, but now it's not. And that really trains your brain to believe that it's easy. And then your brain will find ways to confirm that. And you will find ways to confirm that new belief. But it takes time, it takes consistency, it takes repetition. We have to train our brains to believe that it actually is easy. So journaling every single night will really help. Just say it in a different way every night. Just talk about how, oh, it was so easy today for me to choose raw. And I just like, it was so great. Even if you didn't, and even if you had mistakes or learning opportunities, like I like to call them, still journal as if you have overcome your challenges. Continue doing that. And the more you do it, the more your brain will actually believe that that's your reality. Another thing that this process does is it turns obstacles into memories, and it turns those memories into positive things, right? You're recalling your past struggles using your future self or your current self. You're thinking about how it was hard and that you overcame it. And that in itself is powerful, and it brings more confidence because you're telling yourself that you overcame these things that you're challenged with. And this can be really powerful in solidifying the beliefs that you want to have about the habits that you want to build. And to make this even more powerful is to add emotion into it. Because when you feel the gratitude for overcoming the thing that you were challenged with, that produces, the serotonin, the dopamine, and all of the reward chemicals that further reinforce it. So when you're writing it, also include gratitude. Be like, I am so grateful that it's easy now. I'm so grateful that I enjoy going to bed early. I'm so grateful that I take the time to make my raw food, and feel those emotions. The more feeling you put into it, the stronger those new beliefs will come. So get a pad or paper or what have you and start memory journaling. Get into that routine and look back on what is challenging for you so that you can start making it easy. Start believing that it is easy, because once you start doing it more often, it does become easy. And we all know, because we've all had things in the past that we were challenged with and now are easy. Like, for example, starting a new job. When you start a new job, you're like overwhelmed with all the things that you need to learn. But then once you learn it, it's like, oh, it's so easy. You could train other people how to do it, right? But on that first day, it's challenging. Just like learning a new language, learning a new instrument, any of that kind of stuff is going to be challenging in the first little bit, but you get good at it. It becomes easy. And then when you look back, you're like, wow, I used to think that was hard and now it's easy. So pretend that you're already there, and it's going to really strengthen those beliefs. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. You have 2 days left to get the plant-based bundle. $50 gets you access to download 80 things valued at over $3,200, including 12 contributions from Nate and I. We've got the wrap book in there, sushi book, tacos, soups, stews, curries, smoothies, all kinds of stuff. Our courses, the Align and Awaken Affirmation Meditation Challenge is in there. Nate's Microgreens course is in there. Our Alive Lunch course is in there. There's all kinds of stuff. So for $50, it's the best deal of the year. So go grab it now. Plant-based bundle link is in the description box below, along with a link to our ebooks, payhip.com/rawfoodromance, and use code rawfood60 at checkout, and you get 60% off any of our ebooks. This is also our Black Friday sale, which is ending in 2 days. So you don't have very much time left to get those two special deals. We also have 30% off our school community, Raw Food Romance. That sale is going till the end of the year, so you have time to get in there, but you might want to get in now, because on December 16th, we are going to be teaching an unpasteurized tempeh class. We're also having a special guest on the 9th. So in just a few days, Danielle from Pacha Vega is going to come in the community and teach us a recipe as well. We got some fun stuff coming up for 2026. So join up the community. It's only $33 a month right now. Regular price is $47 a month. But until the new year, you can get in and lock in $33 a month, which is 30% off. So we'd love to see you over there. Don't forget, we've got the online meal planning app as well, rawfoodromance.com, or download the app in the App Store. And we will be back tomorrow for another video. Until then, as always, I love you, and fruit on.